What's going on, guys? The new patch just came out, and since the servers are not up and I'm getting kind of sleepy, I thought I'd just like experiment with you guys, because I'm not sure I really want to wait until the servers come up to play some ranked. Just learn with me, I suppose. First thing I want to check out is hammer changes. So, let's see. They're buffing Sair stun by a lot, and they're buffing sidelight stun by 1. So, if I am correct, turn this on. Sair, D-light, sidelight, and light is all true on 9-dex Cassidy. It's pretty decent, I guess. Boom, boom. It's like a low damage thing. We'll see. Seems good. I mean, it's like 65 damage. I mean, we can turn damage on, I suppose. Turn damage on, item spawning off. Oh, messed up my input. Yeah, I mean, don't think it's like enough to make hammer hella good, but especially not 9-dex Cassidy. I mean, 9-dex Cassidy, like, this is the trade-off you get for having so many less stats. I think it's interesting. Seems good. Nice little niche. That is a lot of damage, though. Alright, next I want to check out what does Blaster's D-light look like? I guess we can, like, straight up look at the hitbox. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, that honestly kind of looks like it should hit, but like if you like GC here, it's still gonna hit. It's just not like as egregious with the hitboxing. Like even that'll still hit, so like it hits mostly stacked. Like, yeah, it's just like above in stacked and below. That's not gonna work anymore, which that's a good change. Like, how high do I have to go? Let's see. Yeah, like that shouldn't really hit, you know, regardless. That, okay, I'm not too upset about this change. I think it's pretty good. Although, I think, like, out of all the things you could change about guns, this is one of the worst nerfs I think they could have done. I think they should have changed, like, Nair or something, but oh well. Alright, next what we're going to check out is Bow Nair. Haha, XD. Okay, that still hits. Let's see. It says decreased threat coverage at the extremities of the attack. So like, okay, like the back edge. Like I feel like this. Oh, okay, this would definitely have hit last patch. And you can just look at the hitbox. They definitely removed like a tiny circle on each side. I think this is a nice change. Also, maybe it's not gonna hit as high anymore. This is a good change. Yeah. This is a very good change. Because what you do with Bow Nair is you get a bunch of momentum and then you nair with momentum and your hitbox is very wide, much wider than it appears. So this change will help mitigate the strength of that. This is a very good change. Also, they changed recovery. Let's look at this hitbox. Yeah, I mean, I think they removed like a circle up here or something. I'm not sure. This doesn't seem like that big of a nerf. I guess we can move this bot over here to like the corner. Maybe it won't catch anymore. Well, that's like where it should hit, I guess. Would that have hit? That kind of looks like it would have hit. This kind of feels like it would have hit last patch, but I don't know. This is like, this kind of change is gonna have to play with it a lot to see like how good it actually is. Also, I need to look at cross gauntlets. Let's look at end light. Let's just put this guy at like 80. Where does he send? Okay, this seems like it's a pretty substantial nerf to gauntlets and twos. Double gauntlets, what they like to do, the whole game plan is you look for ground moves. Okay, it's kind of a lie. You look for air moves into end light, into D-light dare. That's like the bread and butter of playing double gauntlets. This completely removes the D-light dare aspect of it, so you're going to have to adapt and it's not going to be as easy. One of the biggest benefits of that is if your teammate is fighting someone like out away and they can come in with a D-light, they're very like active and they can threaten the person that they're fighting like mid D-light dare. Like they have a lot of options. But when you hit them up like this, they only really have aerial, like, they can only really dare, it looks like, from this position. Like, if you were to send you were to send this Gauntlet Endlight to your teammate, and he's also playing Gauntlets, the only option they have looks like it's Dare, or like Ground Pound or something. And you're not going to combo off Ground Pound unless you're like Faker. So, this seems like a pretty substantial nerf. Also, let's just look at the kill power in general of this. 170. 11 at 170, maybe 190. Okay, yeah, this move has been absolutely destroyed. Oh my god. Let's look at Sidelight. Okay, this feels... So, you have to... If you've played Gauntlets before, you need to go into Dreading Mode and feel how this feels. This feels so bad. Wow. Yeah, I mean, the actual change is 3 frames, and on a move where there's only 23 frames, it's more than a 10% increase in lag. If you have a move where it's like 60 frames and you add 2 extra frames of lag, it's like not much, it's a 3% increase. But if you're going from like 23 to 26, that's more than like a 10%. It's almost a 15% increase. So this one feels not good. Okay, I guess we can look at some greatsword stuff. Get this guy off, Magyar. Mako. So what they did is they changed the neutral finishers. That is not what I thought they were gonna do. Whoa. Wait, whoa. This is not what I... This is not what I thought this meant. Huh? That is kind of insane. What about like B-light, sidelight, and light? Interesting. Okay, this needs to be... I need to think about this a bit more. My initial reaction is that this is an absolutely massive buff to Greatsword. This... So previously, the angle was more like diagonally, and it would still be more horizontal than vertical. Now what it seems like is you're going to be hitting them vertically more, which means that, you know, versatility-wise, you're able to kill efficiently from all, like, positions on the map. If you were to catch somebody with, like... That's kind of the same, but if you were to catch somebody with, like, a sidelight, endlight, endlight, on, like, the top platform of the Enigma, you're gonna kill them way earlier than you would before, because it actually sends more vertically than horizontally. That's very interesting. This is not what I expected when they wrote this change. I thought what it was going to mean was it was a direct, you know, diagonal, instead of like a 60 degrees up from horizontal. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I need to think about that one more, but okay. While we're playing Mako, we can look at guitars, mash a bit. Seems like... I mean, it's hard to say, like... Wait. Increase recovery time on miss, okay. Neutral air, increase recovery time on miss. It's all like 1 frame changes. These are like 3%, 5% increase recovery. It's like, you're not going to really feel that. I think, I mean, right now, I feel it kind of a little. Nair actually seems to be changed like a lot. I feel like when I used to dash jump Nair, I used to be able to jump before I landed, but now it looks like I can't. That's actually a pretty substantial nerf. That's like a sweet spot where you would like... It being able to jump or having to land is a very like important aspect of that, because I mean, when you have to land, you are only limited to spot dodging, because you can't like dodge any direction on the ground. So that's interesting. I think this might actually end up long-term being a pretty substantial nerf to guitars, just because of this one thing. So we'll see. We'll have to see how that develops more. All right, we're gonna take a look at orb Nair changes now. That is 2 frames. Okay. Being 2 frames, 2 dodge windows. That was just true. Whoa, wait, what just happened? Okay, so it seems like if you catch late Nair Sarah is true now, which makes me think that there might be some insane tech with some SIGs. Definitely lots of potential here. This orb Nair change is absolutely a buff, no doubt in my mind now. After just seeing it in action. Dash up Nair. Let's see, can you jump? Yes, you can still jump after dash up Nair. So the one dodge frame doesn't really matter. That's like a crucial part of if recovery frames matter, is if you can dash jump into the aerial and still like be actionable before you land, as you can see. Able to jump before, so. We got like 2 more changes here. Looks like we have to look at Scythe Nair. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you couldn't jump, but you can still jump here. Dash jump Nair. It's very tight, actually. It seems like pretty tight window to jump before you land. That's good. I mean, Scythe Nair is one of the most oppressive moves in the game, so any nerfs are very welcome to Scythe. The other change is Sarah decreased damage. That's like pretty non-impactful. All right, what else? We got sword and spear. Let's go ahead, Tori. Sword. The dare changes. I think like probably dare plus 1 stun just makes like those kinds of combos more consistent, like delay dare recovery. It won't be true. Maybe it'll be like true a little. Nah, no way. Won't be true. It's just you won't be able to like fast fall or jump out. It's a good change. Also decreased damage on sidelight. That's a welcome nerf. I'm a fan of that. And then spear. This is a big one. This is crucial. See, how does Nair look? See, this looks like they changed the circle. This seems like a pretty decent buff. Let's see. Okay, that hit barely. Let's see. Put the bot to reset. Okay, I like this. Seems like a pretty decent nerf. Okay, like some quick math for you guys. If you have a circle hitbox, decreasing the outer edge of the circle is an absolutely massive nerf. You lose so much actual area of the circle because, you know, it's a circle, obviously. It gets like bigger the wider it goes. So like a small change to the circle reduces the hitbox overall as a large sum, obviously. I don't know why I said that. Anyways. Impressions? This is a pretty good change. Gauntlets seem very bad, and Greatsword seems like it might be on the come up. Other than that, save SIGs for some off-stream testing because I'm got some ideas for the SIGs, so I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Just realized I haven't done boots. Throw that one in there. Do this one real quick. Damage this guy. Surely, like, recovery is just the worst move of all time now. See, how late will it kill? 150 on Brawlhaven? No, it doesn't kill. Delay recovery on Brawlhaven doesn't kill at 150. This move is one of the worst moves in the entire game now. It's so bad. It's actually so disgustingly bad. Never press this move, like, never. Ever. Like, just, oh my god, it's so bad. Okay, what else? End light startup, that's nothing. Side light increase the maximum DI, that's whatever. D light increase recovery time on miss. Seems like you can still absolutely mash your keyboard. Boot Cider, decreased hit window of active input. Seems like that just means like you gotta be a bit more precise. I did that one pretty late, and that still was, yeah, I'm doing my active input very late here, and it's still chill. What else I got? Side air. Oh yeah, decreased force of the active input version. Let's see this. So, oops. We gotta test this at like a 60 damage combo. I was testing this exact combo at 60. Oops. And it was killing at 60. Wait, what is going on here? Okay. Okay, it seems like they've nerfed this. Okay, yes, they've nerfed the, like, force of this forward version substantially. So, what I would imagine is this means that most of the time you're going to want to do the backwards version of the Sair, just because the force ratio. Okay, Backwards Sair has more force. It's always had more force, more variable force. But because of the distance that you would travel when you did the active input version, where you would kick forward, it would, offset that amount of force gap that the backwards version has. So it would be more efficient to do the forward version if you wanted to kill at like lower HP. So like if he was 60 HP and he was super close to the edge, you'd want to use the forward version because you travel more, which like accounts for the variable force diff. But now, because they've nerfed this travel, it seems like they nerfed the distance as well as the force. So you're probably gonna wanna do this kick more. You wanna just use that, you wanna rip that. Seems like this version though is still better for like stringing, obviously, because you travel with it. It's common sense. What else they got? Ground pound, decreased threat. Okay, I think they removed like a few circles on each side. That's what it looks like to me. This move is still large though. Oh. Okay, that still hits. Let's do a quick releasey. I mean... Oh, okay. Reduce threat coverage at the rear and bottom during the held charge. Okay, that makes sense. So this, when you just hard ship it, this is like a tiny, tiny circle. But when you release it, it's the exact same hitbox. So it's kind of like Gauntlets where you can min-max it if you know you're going to hit it, but you're like, if you know you could hit it, but you're like not going to auto-release it by like actually connecting with their hitbox. Like this won't hit, but if I release it here, it will hit. You can release it pre. It's just like Gauntlets. Gauntlets have that also, and Scythe also has that. And then, I mean, that's everything. Boots, they're the exact same. The only difference is you change which Sair you're using. Like that would literally kill in the last patch. Change which Sair you're using, and then you also never use recovery, and it's solid. Like, this weapon is still absolutely insane. Okay, now for real, goodbye. Peace out. Catch you on the flip.